What is up, guys? Good morning. It is Monday here, February 1st, start of a new week, start of a new month. So I just kind of wanted to do a video and give you guys kind of like a life update on what's been going on. I'm usually pretty consistent about uploading one video a week because, to be honest with you, that's all I have time for. I run 3 businesses. I have my training business, I have my suit business, and I have my competition team. And now, not only that, I am also a consultant for, as a health and wellness coach for a place called Recovery Community. And I run their yoga classes and their health and wellness classes. And then on top of that, recently I was presented with an opportunity at the gym that I train clients at to manage it and potentially buy it out or do a sweat equity deal. So things have just kind of been going crazy. Not to mention that I was supposed to be out of this place by now. You can see I've got stuff packed up and everything is kind of in disarray, which, to be honest with you, brings me a lot of anxiety because it makes me feel like the rest of my life is in disarray. But the townhouse that I'm renting, the owners of the townhouse are actually buying a place in a different city, and their close date keeps getting pushed, which makes my move date continue to keep getting pushed. Luckily, my apartment complex is really flexible with me. I've been a very good tenant. I always pay in advance. They had already given me my deposit and all of my money back. And now I'm not gone yet. So I'm paying weekly right now until I find like a move date where I can just say, okay, this is the official date. Maybe. Not to mention that I am going to be moving stuff from my studio again. So not everything, but just stuff that I use to work on suits. That's going to be moved to the gym, and I'm going to make pretty much the gym my home base, because to manage a gym properly or to run any business properly, like, the manager has to be there. So, you know, I'm usually off on Sundays and Mondays, and I will be going in on Mondays now. So I am going in later on today. I'll be working from like 1 to 6, but I am going to be training while I'm there. So, first order of business today is to talk to one of the owners. There's like multiple partners in this gym, about updating the website and getting products ordered for their little, for the little nutrition shop that is actually inside the gym. So I'm going to be doing that. I've also got to do stuff for my own business. I have to like send out notifications that people are due for their payments and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be quite an undertaking, but at the same time, I am getting paid as being the manager, but I also have this potential to now own a gym, which it's been a goal and a dream of mine and something I would really, really love to do. So, yeah. That's kind of where I'm at, and things have just kind of been all over the place. I had a new series that I wanted to do called Muscles and Makeup Mondays, and it's probably not gonna happen at this point, at least not right now. So I'm just planning on taking you guys with me throughout this journey, and, you know, keeping you updated in my life and in my goals, and, you know, what I'm doing to pursue everything, and just kind of go from there. I'm a little bit nasally, like the weather in Tennessee has been kind of all over the place. But also, on a good note, I do get to take Kitty, my dog, with me. So she's going to be coming with me today. It will be her first day at work again. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. I just kind of wanted to give you an update and just let you know what's been going on, why I've been MIA, all that kind of stuff. life has just kind of been all over the place. You know, I went into 2020 with high expectations of myself, and I completed a lot of things that I wanted to, and some things I didn't get to just because of, you know, what happened and the whole shutdown and all that kind of stuff. But I'm going into 2021 with, you know, the same drive and outlook. And even though so far some things have not happened the way that I've wanted them to, I'm still on track to be successful and to complete everything that I want to complete. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Going into 2021, I said I was still going to continue my devotions and everything. So I did start a new devotional. 2, actually. One's kind of a daily reading. The other one is a weekly thing that I do. And then also down here, I have a calendar where I write out weekly goals, and I write down like my daily task and things I want to progress on and all of that kind of stuff. And that kind of helps keep me in check as well. Trying to think if there's anything else. Other than moving and doing all this stuff now, things are going really well. I am managing my money a lot differently also. I started a Roth IRA, and I actually can still invest money in 2020. So I'm thinking about just going ahead and putting some money in 2020. That way I have it too. And yeah, that's pretty much it so far. Or anything of anything else. Yeah, I just want to, you know, I just want to be able to reach my goals. So, and to be honest with you, I just kind of feel like my life is all over the place because my apartment is all over the place. I mean, I have boxes everywhere, and this apartment is already tiny as it is. So getting around in it is annoying. Like yesterday, I just didn't even want to come out into this space, and I just stayed all day in my room and in bed because I was like, I can't deal with it. When my place like of living isn't in order, I feel like the rest of my life isn't in order, even though it is. So that's kind of where we're at on that. One of my things going into 2020 is not to spend money on things I don't need. So I purchased like the last thing that I really wanted in 2020, and going into 2021, I'm really trying not to spend money frivolously. I did buy some new watch bands, but this one is like really dirty. It used to be clear and it looks blackish. But I've tried to only buy things that are a necessity, not necessarily things that I want. So I don't need any more clothing or anything like that. So I purchased that at the end of 2020. You know, I've gotten some face cream and some stuff like that. But other than that, that's just, yeah, as you can see, my nails are not done. I had said I wasn't going to do my nails until after I moved. But I did buy a gel nail kit. So I'm just going to be doing my nails on my own. I have a friend that also sells Color Street, so I can put Color Street on and put a gel top coat on top, and that stays pretty long. But right now, I don't have the time or the energy to even try to do my nails. I've been super tired and all of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there have been days where I've slept really good, and then weeks where I've slept like shit. So I'm struggling in that area. As far as off season goes, I guess you can tell right now, I am strictly just trying to put on muscle. My body fat percentage is a lot higher, which I think is a misconception between bikini competitors. They think they need to stay in shape year round. And the thing is that if you don't already have the muscle base there, then you're going to have to put on some body fat to put on some muscle. So to be honest with you, I want to put on as much as I can. So I don't plan on dieting for a show until, I had said 9 months, but I decided to push it, and we're going to do 7 months. So I'm going to do 7 months of an off season and then only an 8-week prep. So I don't know how it's gonna go, but we're gonna see. Why is there a razor blade in the floor? Oh, that's not a razor blade. Okay, part of my mirror broke, or my picture broke. Nice. Oh, my life. Anyway, back to prepping for shows and stuff. I don't plan on starting a prep for my show until June. So I plan on doing Master Nationals again, even though I had not planned on doing that show. But I'm gonna do it again. It's back in Pittsburgh. Everything is so far a go, so we'll see how that plays out. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing. So I'm just shooting for that show right now. I'm not planning on any other shows. I've had kind of thoughts in my head, but I'm like, you know what? I just need to focus on this one show. I need to focus on my off season right now and grow and put this muscle on, eat good, lift heavy, you know, just focus on that. And then I'll focus on shows when I get closer to that time. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So things are going well on all other home fronts. I just kind of wanted to do a quick life update before we got into this video. I just posted a video on a week of workouts. I don't know if I'm going to put another workout in here or what, or kind of take you guys along with me as I start managing this gym and as things go and happen. I'm still not taking clients on Mondays. So Mondays, 0 clients. It's just going to be devoted to me kind of being at the gym and kind of diving into things that need to be done around there. I won't be training clients at all unless I eventually get to a point where things have kind of evened off at the gym and I can maybe take on a few clients in the afternoons or something like that. Just to kind of make my load throughout the week a little bit better. Because right now, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, I end up hustling real hard. And like, I only have short breaks in between. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, I have a really light load. But on Saturdays, I do work on my suits. So I have suits and stuff going on, all that kind of stuff. And then on Sundays, take completely off. Mondays, I have the mornings off. I'll go in at 1 o'clock today. Like I said, 1 to 6. So, and it's, well, it's, watch, come on. Ugh. Is my watch dead? The mother, Okay, well, it's like 10 o'clock right now. What the fuck? This is annoying. Anyway, this is like Cadillac problems, so it's not that big a deal. So that's pretty much it. Kitty's gonna be going with me. I'll be taking time off from work when I move and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to be doing boot camps and suits over there now. I'm locked into my lease at the studio, so I'm going to have it. But you know what? If something happens, I can try to get out of it, or say the gyms have to shut down again and that fails, I have a place to go. So, anyway. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for an update for you. It's been a long one, too. So, I am going to just go on about my day today, take you guys with me, and we'll just kind of go from there. I hope you guys have been doing well, and I will check back in with you a little bit later. All right, this is meal number 1. I've got some coffee over there. Cream of rice, 1/4 cup, and 4 ounces of beef. And here we go with meal number 2. As you can see, it's 1/4 cup of muesli, 1/2 cup of berries, 3/4 cup plain yogurt, and a tablespoon of almond butter. And then here we've got my pre-workout, my intra, and my post, which just consists of a variety of supplements. I can fill you guys in later in the description box. Here we have turkey, jasmine rice. Then we've got bison and green beans and some rice cakes. Okay, I don't really have any nice place to show this off. Like I said, I'm moving soon, so I just have stuff everywhere. That's all I can say. But anyway, I usually have this in the morning, but I was out of my deep greens, mushroom 8, and collagen, and I knew I had a package being delivered today. So I'm having this tonight instead. Jow is my sponsors. They have awesome, amazing products. You don't have to use these, but I highly recommend them. They're very high quality, made in the USA, really, really good. My code is KC20. I don't get a kickback from that. It just saves you some money. So this is actually Beat Complete. I just accidentally tore the label off. So that's Beat Complete. It's also got other reds in it. Deep Greens is just your microgreens. It's got a ton of stuff in it. So let me kind of show you right here. Boom, boom, boom. Mushroom 8. This is just a fermented superfood. Really good for gut health. And you can see what it's got on the back. Collagen, great for skin, great for hair, great for aging. Also really, really good for gut health as well. This is by MPA Supps. I've taken this for a long time. This is for my cortisol levels because I get super stressed out. And then I've got my liquid multivitamin. I really love this brand. I really love the product in general. Super, super good. I highly recommend. If you need, I can send you the Amazon link. Anyway, so that's going to be my next supplement that I drink, and then I'm going to have my next meal probably in about 30 or 40 minutes. All right, last meal of the day. Again, do not hate on my paper plates. I'm moving soon. All my shit is packed up. Anyway, so I've got a protein pancake right here. This is not made with eggs. Again, I developed a food allergy to eggs, and I cannot have anything with eggs in it. So, if you want the recipe, message me. I also have a recipe for one with eggs. That's some sugar-free syrup, and I threw just a, like a light handful of Reese's on top because I'm in my off season and I wanted some Reese's. So I'm going to have probably about 16 cocoa roasted almonds with that. And that's going to be my last meal for the night. So there we go. Okay, so here I'm just going to get those shoulders warmed up with some horizontal external rotations. Then we're going to go into, I'm sorry, these are vertical. Then we're going to go into some horizontal ones with our arms up in the air. So I'm just trying to get that mind-muscle connection, burn it out a little bit, get blood flowing to that area, and just prepare it for the workload that we are about to go into. I did 30 on this movement, and we're going to move into the ones where our arms are up in the air, rotating as well. So I did 30 here also. I've been having some left shoulder pain from doing a bad bench press back in December. So I'm just now feeling comfortable to do like heavier shoulder work, considering that had happened. So I just want to make sure that I really get these shoulders warmed up and try to prevent any additional injury or pulling on that left shoulder. So then I'm just going into, I call these snow angels. Some people call it butterflies. Others call it around the world. Call it whatever you want. But I'm just taking those 5-pound dumbbells all the way up overhead, all the way down. Again, this is still part of my warm-up. We have not actually got into any working sets yet. I really think it's important, especially for me, to warm those shoulders up. And we're now moving into front side lateral combos, and I'm just ending off the warm-up here. I did 20 butterflies and I did 20 total of the front side combos. So we're just going to finish up this warm up and then we're going to get into some heavy lifting. So I apologize, this is upright. I had posted this video on Instagram, so I had videoed it differently than my other horizontal angle, so this is just what we're dealing with right now. So I'm doing the hammer strength shoulder press. I actually just started with this weight. I did a pyramid of 15, 12, 10, and 8, working up 5 pounds on each side after every set. And I decided to do this one today because it puts my left shoulder at a different angle. I still felt a little bit of a pull at the bottom, but not as much as if I was doing a dumbbell press or an upright machine press. So from there, I moved into cable side laterals, and you can tell I'm kind of taking the cable up and out. I saw this on a video with Dorian Yates was training someone, and he had mentioned doing it this way, and he's right. I can actually feel this a lot more in my side delt than if I was just doing it straight out. So right here, I just reversed it, turned around, was doing the opposite side. Again, just taking it up and out instead of straight out to the side. I think you can really feel the difference in that lateral delt when you do it that way. Here I just moved into some upright rows with the kettlebell. I actually really like doing upright rows with the kettlebell instead of a barbell or a dumbbell. The curve of the kettlebell angle, or handle is what I'm trying to say, puts my arms at a different angle in the upright movement and allows me to get full range of motion a little bit better than a barbell or a dumbbell does. From there, I just decided to go into another kettlebell movement, just hitting a different angle with those handles rather than doing like plate or dumbbells and just taking it straight out in front. I always stop about at my nose at the top of the movement. You can tell I've got a little bit of swing, but I'm really just trying to pull with those front delts and not really use momentum to help me get the weight up. I really liked the angle from the handle on this. All right, next to the last movement, we're going to hit some rear delts. So I just use the reverse pec deck for this and really focus on pushing with my hands. You can tell on some of the movements, I'll let my grip go. I'm really just trying to push with the back of those hands and feel the movement in that rear delt and not necessarily in my traps or my upper back. So using good range of motion on this and not swinging all the way back, making sure that I stop at the correct point in the back and not pinching those shoulder blades together. And the last movement we have, I'm going back to a lateral raise movement, this time with dumbbells. I'm using lighter dumbbells here. This is only 12 pounds, but I'm really trying to lead with my pinkies. You can tell at the top of the movement, my thumbs are pointed in a downward motion, like I'm trying to pour a bottle of water out. So that really hits those lateral delts a little bit better than if you just keep your hands straight. Hope you guys enjoyed this training session of shoulders.